Hey, what's up, what's up, what's up? What's up? A gracious good morning to you good people. It's your girl KB. You know what I do and you know why I do it. It is Friday, August 2nd, and it's 3:05 in the a.m. And I'm going to send a message specifically to my TikTok folks. Love y'all. Appreciate you. You guys are amazing. But I want to encourage the folks who view my profile. I see who views my profile. Say hi. I'll speak back. There's a lot of people who have reached out to me and I comment on, and I want to send a special shout out to my guy James Parker. James looks at almost everything I post. I really appreciate you, dude. So that being said, say hi. I'll respond. How about that? And I actually received a prayer request via TikTok, and let that individual know, I got you, sis. I got you. Amen. So yeah, that's who I am. That's what I do. That's how I roll. Now, my earlier video for this morning, I talked about a conversation I had, because I said I was going to keep this real raw, 100 and autobiographical when I started doing this. So my earlier video, I discussed a conversation that I had that irritated me to no end, and I let the individual know that I was irritated. So this is not anything new. And it's entitled, Your Rights May Very Well Be Your Wrong. So I'm going to urge you to check that out, and that's more of a social justice message. It's, I believe in a ministry of social justice. It falls under the umbrella of liberation theology. I believe in a theology that's radically inclusive. Everybody is welcome to the table to sup. There are no big I's or little U's. We all make this work. That's what I believe. Now, if you believe something else, so be it. There's no church elite. All sin and fall short of the glory. That's what I believe. This is not a country club. This is a fellowship. And if you don't know how to fellowship, hang on, listen to a few videos, check out how I respond to people and how people respond to me. Again, we all make this work. There are no marginalized folks. A good shepherd leaves the 99 to go retrieve the one. That's what I believe. Okay, now, segueing again into it, my social justice message. And, the thing I'm getting ready to talk about is so blatantly disrespectful that you have to laugh. So, that being said, I'm posing a question, and who in their right mind thought it was a good idea to have the former president speak to black journalists? Now, to my journalist folks, and I call you guys mine. I'm not a journalist, so let me put that out there. But I call you mine because you represent. You're out there in the trenches and you provide me with information. So that's why I'm using my journalist, because I don't want anybody to just get caught up on that phrase. But what I want to say is, you guys have watched this man maneuver. And the whole presentation is kind of like, for me, observing and now getting snippets and tapes and recordings of the whole get down. For me, watching this is like watching folks who are going on a safari, or who go into the woods, or who think they can befriend a wild animal. It's the same process. The man started off Let me pull up this title before I forget it. The man started off with a racist trope. He started off from the gate baiting people, telling the narrator, the person that was posing the questions, how rude the question was. And the trope was that, the person was 35 minutes late because of audio problems. He didn't clarify because of audio problems, but he went straight for the concept of CP time, and then proceeded to talk about how disgusted he was with the question. Didn't answer the question. The narrator or moderator or whatever, proctor, kept going back to the question. But being like the majority of races, I'll allude to, but I won't say flat out, so you can't hold me accountable. Like that somehow does not highlight the racist rhetoric. But as far as the concept of CP time, you folks need to, you owe it to yourselves to read The Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome by Joy DeGroy, forgive me for mispronouncing your last name, but The Post-Traumatic Slave Syndrome, to understand African culture's relationship to time. Amen? But, I had straight up tongue-in-cheek laughter at this gentleman's responses to questions, because each answer got more racist than the previous, and again, to the Association of Black Journalists, you don't have to go into a safari type situation or into the woods to understand that dangerous animals live there. And, there have been people who have had encounters that live to tell the story. Go with the story. Amen.